Welcome back, YouTube. So today we're going to do a little Q&A, but it's going to be a little bit different. The first question that's obviously on the title of the video is, how do you fix elbow pain? So I'm not going to drag you through my whole entire video. I'm just going to demonstrate how to fix elbow pain right away. And then if you want to stick around, I'm going to ask 5 more questions about my channel and about my goals here of building an audience. And that'll be up to you if you want to stick around and listen to that. So without further ado, the elbow pain fix. So there's 2 different kinds of elbow pain. One is called golfer's elbow, okay, which is the inside of your elbow. And the other one is on the outside of your elbow, and that's called tennis elbow, okay? Golfers, when they swing, they place a lot of emphasis on that tendon that's sitting right there on your elbow, and it causes it to get inflamed. Tennis elbow is the opposite. You'll see tennis players when they hit like this, they're putting a lot of emphasis and stress on that tendon right here on the elbow. So as a result of that, they get a specific pain that is specific to their sport. But if you've weightlifted long enough, and it could be anything, it could be strongman, powerlifting, or if you just go to a commercial gym and you're just lifting with the dumbbells and the machines, you might start to feel one of these pains the longer you're lifting, and you may not know why. So the easiest way to explain this is we do a lot of this. This is a primary move, okay? And this is gripping. We grip barbells, we grip kettlebells, we grip dumbbells, we grab pull-up bars and pull ourselves up. We are constantly doing this. This is called a primary movement. It's gripping something. Now, how often can you tell me that you work the opposite muscles of that, okay? So this is called an antagonistic movement, okay? The reason why is it's an opposing resistance to your primary. So primary gripping and holding on to something, and then the antagonist needs to have that same amount of pressure, but in the opposite way, okay? We use too much of our primary, which is gripping, but we're not working the opposing muscles. And as a result, the tendons here are getting overworked, and so we have to work the antagonistic muscle group, which is the opposing motion of gripping. So how do you do that? Well, so as you can see, I have a bucket, and inside this bucket is dried rice. Now what I do is I place my hand deep into the rice, make a fist, open my hand deep in the dried rice, and then I pull it out very, very slowly. And I will repeat this motion for about 100 repetitions. I do 100 repetitions of this per arm. Now I will do it when I'm feeling a little bit of pain in my elbow, and I start to feel that pain, then that's my body letting me know, hey, we got to work the antagonistic portion of gripping. But sometimes I'll just do this once a month, even if I'm not feeling any pain at all, just to keep myself from feeling that pain. Because why would I wait to the point where it starts to hurt? If I don't have time to do this during my busy week, then it'll just keep getting worse. And I'm going to go ahead and do 100 repetitions on each arm of what I just showed you. But I'm also going to answer some questions about the channel, if that's okay with you. The question is, what is my channel about? Pretty much, my channel is going to be about recording my workouts and my lifts that I do, and sharing with you some of the tips that I've learned along the way, and going over some strength training programs as well. So we're going to do it all here. And I'm also going to share some useful tips like this one of how to get rid of your joint pain and other things that might be bothering you when you're lifting. Third question, what inspired you to start making videos? To tell you the truth, the reason why I started to make videos, it was mainly to observe myself lifting, making sure that I was doing the movements right. Then, over time I started, getting proud of my lifts. So I started sharing them on Instagram and Facebook. That's kind of where it started. Who should subscribe to your channel? Everybody should subscribe to my channel, right? The more viewers, the better, right? That's how YouTube works. I'm not just going to be giving advice about weightlifting. I'm also going to be giving advice if you're working in an office and you're sitting in a position all day long. And if you're starting to feel things like your hip hurts or your back hurts, I'm going to be giving tips like that of how to combat things like this, such as sitting for a long period of time. All right, this is going to be the last question. Where do you see yourself and your channel in 5 years? I kind of see this 2 separate questions. So the first one is, where do I see myself in 5 years. The goal of what I'm trying to do here is I'm ultimately trying to build my own gym. I would love to have a place where people can come from all different walks of life and who just have a desire to get stronger, have a desire to be fit and mentally strong, and to compete against themselves. And I would love a place like that where people could come and we could create a community of people who want to get stronger. That's like my ultimate dream. And I think I can make that dream come alive. And I feel like that if I get enough viewers on this channel, which is the next question, where do you see your channel in 5 years? One of the biggest things and one of the reasons why I'm starting this channel is helping people on their weightlifting journey. One of my favorite things to do is when somebody comes to me and says, hey, I want to bench 225. And I say, sure, buddy. And I write them a program that they follow, and they follow it to the T, and they take it seriously, and they hit 225 for the first time. But I like to take somebody who has a goal, and I like to try to get them there. And if somebody believes that they want to back squat 315, 3 plates on each side, and that's like their ultimate dream, I can help somebody get there. I feel like I have the skill to be able to help people to achieve their goals. I would like to be in a place where I could be surrounded by people with that mentality, because that's the mentality that I thrive. Please like and subscribe if you like these kinds of videos, and I will be happy to share with you some more tips. Thank you.